Your marriage should be the one place where you can fully feel known and fully safe.
That's correct. But to build emotional safety, it doesn't happen by accident. Today, we're going to show you how to build it on purpose.
On purpose, that's the part, on purpose.
Hey, we're the Watlingtons. In this episode of the Marriage Bubble video series, we're going to show you how to create a space where honesty, healing, and vulnerability can live. Because if you have those things, you have a fighting chance, and more than a fighting chance, actually,
Absolutely.
of your marriage actually being able to create what you want it to be, which is happiness and love.
Yes. What does emotional safety look like? When your spouse shares something hard, do you listen or do you judge? Correct or do you comfort? Safety means I'm not perfect, but I can be honest with you.
And without emotional safety, communication becomes performance or silence, not connection. Basically, you find yourself being kind of like an obligation. Like, I'm just going to do this just because I have to. And obviously, you show those commitments, but you actually want to do it.
Right.
Here's 4 ways to show that you can create the safe environment in your marriage. Number 1, stay curious, not defensive. All right. Always ask follow-up questions. Seek to understand, not to protect your ego. You really want to be able to say, you know what, I want to understand it from your side. How can I show empathy? How can I understand you from your perspective?
Yes, love that, babe. Number 2, don't weaponize their honesty. What they share with you in weakness can never be used against them in anger. And we all understand, it's like a ticking time bomb. But no, like what's shared in a vulnerable
Right.
space stays in that vulnerable
Don't
space.
call me a punk. All right. Create a space for processing is the third one, okay? Sometimes they don't need solutions. They just need room to breathe. And that's something I had to understand. And we'll talk about it a little bit later on in the video about what I needed to do to understand that for her.
Number 4, affirm their bravery. Say, thank you for trusting me with that. That's how love and safety grows.
See how intense she is? I mean, she's theatrical. I know, I love it though. And actually, I'm going to talk about that because that touches on something I was saying earlier. And this is what we were talking about the other day. Early on in our marriage, Jacqueline didn't know how to properly feel safe with me when she was overwhelmed. So, what I ended up doing is that I kept on trying to fix her feelings instead of holding a space for her to have those feelings. So I had to learn how to switch it up.
Yeah, no, definitely. What helped? When Brandon stopped interrupting and just listened. That's when I felt like I could breathe and just really, truly get it out.
Yeah, let them have their moment, and then after they have their moment, then we can work on the next steps.
Yeah, just sometimes you just got to get it out. Got to get it out. Comment below if emotional safety is something you're committed to creating in your home. It's key. It's key. It's key.
Super key, super key. And as always, we want to offer you the opportunity to get a copy of our book, The Marriage Bubble, available at itsalovelikeThat.com and on Amazon as well, where we talk about the steps that it looks for what you need to do in order for you to have safety and comfort in your marriage. Once again, I'm Brandon.
I'm Jacqueline.
And this is part of the Marriage Bubble video series. We will see you guys on the next one. Take care.